What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Yap with your boy Booker with Trent. It's the morning Yap session on this beautiful Monday in my backyard. Actually, it's not too beautiful, but really cloudy right now, unfortunately. And we've got the solar eclipse today, which I've been looking forward to for a long time. Rumor has it, where we're at out here in Frisco and in Dallas, Texas, it's supposed to be one of the best places to be in the whole country. So we've got premium seating back here in my backyard for later this evening. Can't wait for that shit. Speaking of solar eclipse, I've got a goat whale eclipse PrizePicks entry I'm gonna give you guys. We'll get to that. Let's recap the moose shit wagers I had this past weekend. Let me bitch a little bit. I've got my Yappuccino. I've got 2 PrizePicks entries and 5 straight bets. We've got the college basketball championship tonight. I know you guys are fucking dying to hear what I'm on. It's not gonna be any shocker. We'll get to that. Let me take a quick sip of my Yappuccino, though. Love that shit, man. It's Yappuccino Mondays. I had a horrendous weekend of gambling. Before I get to the weekend recap, though, my last morning Yap sesh was one of my best days gambling I've ever fucking had. I spoon-fed you guys a 5-leg PrizePicks entry for $7.5 thousand that smacked. And I went 5-1 on straight bets. I was dialed the fuck in that day. So if you guys tailed, that's electric. Hopefully you tailed all of that and then just turned my notifications off for the weekend, because the weekend was dog shit. Especially Sunday. I didn't hit one single bet. I lost like 12 units, bro. Iowa plus 7.5. I really thought in the first half of that game that Iowa was gonna fuck around and win it. I also don't know why some of the professional basketball players in the WNBA are coming at Caitlin Clark and chirping her. I hope she cooks the living shit out of the WNBA next year, because I think it's bullshit. Watching Caitlin Clark was something I've never seen before. I've never actually given a shit about the sport until now. So for these athletes to come at Caitlin Clark and I don't even know why the fuck they're chirping her, I think it's bullshit. I'll always root for Caitlin Clark. She's goated. Unfortunately, she couldn't bring the coin home, but that's okay. Lakers money line late night. Why were they +1 against the fucking T-Wolves? That was a shit bet. Losing Anthony Davis in the first half definitely didn't help. What's next? The baseball, Sunday night baseball, Astros Rangers, 5-unit Megalamax, over 10.5. The only fucking runs were from the bat of Yordan Alvarez hitting a fucking gag. That was massive for the goat whale. I thought we were gonna see a hella runs in that game. Unfortunately, we only saw 4. That was moose shit. And I forget what this bet is. Oh, the fucking Avs, dude. Against the rat shit Stars on ESPN at 9 p.m. last night had me drowning. The Stars stealing my coin again, I fucking bet. And of course, that Stars game has 1 billion goals, and the Oilers game also had 1 billion goals. And the game we go to with the Stars and the Oilers had literally no goals. That's just how it fucking goes. But it's okay. New day, new bags, fresh new week. Let me do a quick goat whale recap, because we had a pretty legacy weekend. We got a Devers nuke on Sunday in Anaheim. We needed one from him in Anaheim. So many turkey tossers out of the bullpen for the Angels. We needed one. So thank fuck we got one on the last day of the series on Sunday. And we also got a primetime Yordan nuke off of Dane Dunning, which was a piss missile. That shit was nuked. Bobby Witt continues to stay red hot. He's killing it. Freddie Freeman, also a fucking machine. He's killing it. It's going to come down to Vlad Guerrero. This dude needs to lock in. I know we're super early in the season, but right now he's only projected like 120 hits. We need more from Vladdy, bro. And I'm tired of him playing in this series where all the totals are super low, so unfavorable for Vladdy hits. We need him to go play the Oakland A's or some shit and get in his groove, because right now he's going up against Luis Castillo tonight, probably George Kirby tomorrow. So hits are going to come at a premium for Vladdy for the next couple of fucking days until he figures it out. But other than that, the goat whale has a pulse, folks, and that's all we can ask for. All right, I'm done yapping. I've got 5 straight bets. I've got 2 PrizePicks entries. So let's go with that. I'm going to start us off with the 2023 Goat Whale Eclipse, fellas. I've got my Padres jersey on today. Fuck the Padres, but it's Blake Snell on the back, and he's making his debut for the Giants tonight. And you know we're riding with my dog, friend of the program, Blake Snell, in the 2023 Goat Whale, as you guys remember last year. Over 6.5 Ks. I know it's the most popular play on the PrizePicks tab today, which is definitely concerning, but it's only because he's so fucking greened out on the last 5 charts. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. Hopefully he doesn't get hooked on some bullshit, because that's how PrizePicks be doing, man. But the first leg of the Goat Whale Eclipse, of course, is Blake Snell over strikeouts. And then Goat Whale killer Jose Ramirez over fantasy score. Of course, he's having a legacy RBI season the year after he's in the Goat Whale and sold it. The next 2 legs, they're both on the same team now, unfortunately, but we got to put them in there. Fucking Mookie Betts, fantasy score, and Shohei Ohtani, fantasy score. That was last year's Goat Whale. And we're riding the Goat Whale Eclipse today on the solar eclipse day, so we have to. It's no choice. Don't tail that, though. Tail this next PrizePicks entry. I'm in love with it. Let me do my straight bets first, and then the PrizePicks entry. First up, college basketball championship game. It's UConn, it's Purdue. I'm nuking the fuck out of UConn for 5 units, minus 7.5. This team, I've never seen anything like it. They haven't chalked me one time. Not too many teams out there that I put my hard-earned coin on, and they come through every fucking time. And I've faded Purdue every single game in March, and I've lost every single time. So it's a battle of 2 forces coming together. They both have covered in every game in this tournament. Someone's gonna sell, and I'm hoping it's Purdue, because fuck Zach Edey. Dude cost me 10K on a fat entry. He couldn't grab me more rebounds. But I'm going with UConn minus 7.5 for a fucking 5U Mega Max. Let's move, all right? I don't have too much to say about the college basketball championship. Fuck Zach Edey. UConn's a wagon. Give them to me. Next up, we're going to the Diamond. We've got 3 Diamond plays today. We're going with Giants minus 1.5 on Blake Snell's debut for the Giants. This is a team you will not see me bet on too often. I fucking hate the Giants. I really despise the National League, to be honest with you. But on Blake Snell's debut, we got to rock with the GOAT and take the run line on the Giants against the Moose Shit Nationals for 3-unit whales. All right. Next up, we're going with the over in Coors. I've faded Zach Gallen every fucking start so far, and it has not gone well for me. But he's due to get absolutely rocked. And the D-backs are going into Coors Field, which is the highest elevation stadium in the whole league, and he's bound to get fucking rocked, okay? So we're going with runs in Coors today, over 10.5 for a 2-unit Johnson. Let's move on to the next play, which is right back to where I lost 5 units yesterday. The over in the Astros-Rangers game for a 2-unit play. We should have had way more runs in that game yesterday. A lot of balls hit hard, just right to the fielders. But this total is high. It's been high this entire series. And I think we're due for a hell of a lot of runs in this fucking series. And it comes tonight in this game. I see an 8-6 final. I think the Stros win. I think we might see another Yordan gag. But we're getting runs in this game. What I've learned in baseball, if something doesn't work, go right back to it the next day, because it's usually fucking green. I've learned that so many times the hard way, and so I forced myself to go right back to it, and we're doing that with the Astros and Rangers over 9.5. So those are the 3 baseball plays. I got 1 hockey play. Fade the fuck out of this, because I suck at hockey, bro. But wanted to take the Leafs, but we're going to just take goals in that game. Leafs Penguins over 6.5 for 2-unit Johnsons leads me to my PrizePicks entry. I don't have a fucking sell job for that play. All right, we got 2 hockey games tonight. I just want some goals, maybe some Matthews bangs. But let me go into the 5-leg PrizePicks. But those are my 5 straight bets. UConn Giants minus 1.5. The over in Coors Field D-backs Rockies, and the over in Houston Rangers, and the Penguins Leafs over for my 5 straight bets. I've given you the 2023 Goat Whale Eclipse entry. I labbed up a 5-man PrizePicks entry for today's slate that you guys are going to love. It starts with Bregman hit run RBI. Out of everybody in this Astros lineup, Bregman is yet to get going. One of the few in this lineup that is yet to actually put up some runs, put up some offense for this team. Today, they've got his hits, runs, RBIs up. and it's a green goblin. The past couple of games, this was a normal square, so it's pretty telling that we're going to see runs in this game, considering that this square, which is normally a regular one, is a green gobby today. And he's been pretty cold to start the season, and I expect Bregman to get it going today. So we're taking his green goblin, hit run RBI, and we're going to Coors Field where we know we're going to see some runs. And I want to back a Rocky that's going to hit a turkey off of Gallon today. And my favorite Rocky is Nolan Jones, which is also a green goblin, hit run RBI. Nolan Jones, green goblin, that has no business being a green goblin, which is telling that we're going to see runs in this game as well. So 2 green goblins. Don't worry, it's still a 10x. Don't call me soft for taking green goblins. I made 7,000 doing that last Yap session, so don't call me a bitch. Next 3 legs, you guys are gonna chirp me 1,000% for this, but I'm fucking doing it. Let's go to college. Zach Edey fucking rebounds. I know. The dude's 7'4", and he couldn't grab his 14 in the last game, which blows my fucking mind. But we're buying low on Zach Edey in the biggest game of his fucking life. I expect him to be crashing the boards and get us at least 13. That's all we're asking for. Everybody's hopping off the Edey train right when I want to hop back on. In the biggest game of his life, he's grabbing 3 rebounds. Dude's literally 8 feet tall, bro. Grab us 13 fucking rebounds, all right? That's all we need. It's a bit windy out here. Stop fucking doing that. Cam Spencer fantasy score on UConn. Couldn't tell you much about this play, if I'm being honest with you. But I've taken Cam Spencer in 4 straight games, and it's been as green as Mima's coochie. So we're going right back to it. Cam Spencer fantasy score on UConn. And for the last leg on the ice, let's hope the Leafs are losing so Matthews can rip some SOGs. Over 4.5 shots for Matthews to round up that 5-man on PrizePicks. Bregman, Nolan Jones, Edey boards, Cam Spencer fantasy, and Matthews shots. I put $750 on that to pay out $7.5K. And if that shit hits, we're cashing out and starting the week off with a fucking piss nuke whaler. Those are my plays today. That 5-man PrizePicks, the MLB Goat Whale Eclipse entry, and those 5 straight bets. And that's going to do it for me today. I don't plan on doing much else other than sweating out these plays and watching this fucking eclipse. I think it's at like 1 p.m. So I'm really excited about that. Kind of limited bitching I've got for you guys today. I do have a mail time after Iowa sold the fuck out of the kids last night. Let me pull up some of the best DMs I had yesterday. I'm going to find your address and make sure you never bet on the Avalanche taking them in the playoffs or else you're a dead man. Okay, Sam. Well, just know that I usually bet on them every fucking time they take the ice, so good luck with that. Esther says, I find that it's mathematically impossible you're this bad at betting, bro. Why do you have to curse my Avalanche? I'm sorry, bro. They're a fucking wagon. They're not going to win every game. You are without a doubt the worst sports bettor on planet Earth, and it's not even fucking close. Thank you, Visa Poppy. I want to see your picket calendar, bro. Let me check that out. Holy fuck, I'm sorry. You're so ass, dude. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it, bro. Stay the fuck away from SMU this year, says Eclipse Frosty. Newsflash, bro. That's a moose shit program. You won't see my coin on them, so you're in luck. Fuck you, you're an F word. This is your fucking fault, bro. How do you curse Caitlin Clark in the biggest game of her life? Never sent a mean DM starting now, but I'm gonna turn on your post notifications so I can chirp the fuck out of you every day and be the first one. Trent, please nuke Purdue. I have my whole fucking rent on UConn and I can't afford to lose my house. Sorry, Drew J. Nate F says, fuck you for mushing Iowa, you fat bozo. Sorry, Nate. I hope you recover from your $10 loss. I'm sorry, dude. I'm an asshole, but it's funny as fuck. You ruined everything, bro. I'm praying for you, man. Thanks, dog. I need every prayer I can take. Let me find some more, bro. They're too good. They're too good. I know you guys fucking love this shit. Fuck, man. I'm blanking right now. A blind R word would have a better pick than you fucking dork. Thanks, Breck Fox. Fuck you, you piece of shit. I'm sorry I got angry at you. You don't deserve the hate. Thank you, Davison. I appreciate that, bro. Sometimes I get really positive comments. People think I really take this shit to heart. Just know that I don't give a single fuck, man. I hope you get mugged. Okay? No, it says, I hope you get mag dumped. What is mag dumped? This guy says, keep your head up, bro. I love you. Hey, thanks, man. Ethan says, you're such a scumbag piece of shit. I hope you go 0 for 20 for your next 20 picks and then lose all your endorsements because you are a shit gambler and your face is fucking stupid. Ethan Salopek, he says, go fuck yourself for taking NC State, you piece of shit, scum of the earth. You had to mush America's team. Some man you are. I'm going to skin you alive, you living piece of shit. I hope DJ Burns doesn't shower after the game so he can go to your home and send a sweaty fart down your esophagus. I need a jewel rip after that one. What? The fuck does that even mean, dude? I mean, my DMs are just ridiculous. Fuck you for betting on NC State. You were literally the worst bettor on the goddamn planet. Sorry, bro. NC State just literally never had a fucking pulse. Please don't tail any more Nerfies. I swear, every time I see you're on a Nerfie, it fucking chalks. Which reminds me, bro, I gotta tap into the Nerfies, man. I've been slacking. I was just on a mission last week to make as much money on PrizePicks as I possibly could so I can cash it out and do my fucking taxes and all that bullshit, okay? So I wasn't on any Nerfie trains the past 2 weeks of the MLB season, but now that I cashed out 25 rackaroonies and I'm bricked the fuck up, I'm locking back in on the Nerfie train. So keep my Twitter noties on so you guys see what Nerfies I'm nuking. Hey, you fucking turd head, hop off UConn spread. I got little Jimmy's tuition on that motherfucker. Well, I love to inform you that your little Jimmy's gonna be going to fucking Harvard after UConn takes us all the way to the counter tonight. That's gonna be it for my morning yap sesh today. Have a great Monday and enjoy the solar eclipse. We'll be fucking seeing. Let's have ourselves a week and make some fucking coin. Peace out.